Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do the Sacrifice issue number 4 from Image Comics. Yeah, we're going to continue the series. I still got a couple in here lying around, and I believe the comic is still going. Could be wrong, but I saw some new issues online. Anyway, I like the cover because this is what happened in the last issue, right? When young people getting literally sacrificed to get their brain fluids. It's basically the nectar of the gods. See all these people that's been sacrificed. I guess even Pigeon Boy here. Now I must say this book has not really a clear protagonist. I mean, there is one, from the beginning. This the daughter of the sun god and the lunar goddess called Luna. And we have, I believe, Pigeon Boy, right? But it's been switching it up from one place to another. They haven't met. It's unclear what their motivations are, except that Pigeon Boy wants to survive, but I don't know what the daughter actually wants, except, well, she wants something. Anyway, so there's a festivity here on I'm not sure if this Earth, but for story's sake, let's call it Earth, right? And we see these parents from Pigeon Boy, and they are not happy. Well, all the kids are having fun, right? Because that's the reason of this festivity, right? And there's some fireworks, and she says, "Hey, Papa, you're missing it. Why are you sad?" So he looks. Isn't he in a good place, like you always said? Well, no, he's not, because they know exactly what happened, or maybe not the details, but that they sent their son away to his doom. And we saw some cosplay here when all these kids and how do you say, worshiping and their favorite gods, right? And he says, yeah, he's drunk, by the way. Yes, love and adore them. The gods created us, isn't that right? They demand a sacrifice, only fair. So we fall in line, do as we told. We give them our children. And what do we do once they are gone? We celebrate it. Who created them? What sacrifice do they make? How many children do they? And then he's stumbling and, well, he's falling in tears. Yeah, he's not in a good place. But I like that. I like that we are actually shown some kind of emotions right here, some characterizations in the day. Although he was very hard in issue number 1 towards his son, he misses him. He regrets it, maybe. I like that. Meanwhile, in I don't know, somewhere else in God territory, I believe, in heaven, maybe, people are celebrating and all this drinking, this nectar, like I said, and they are very happy about it. And then she says, "Madam Luna." She says, she looks at it and says, "Well, I don't know." So then we have this foreman. Remember this from the first and the second issue? He's the one that drove all these slaves, if you can call them that, to where they need to go, right? And he says, "Lord Rokas, you be pleased with me. This year's feast is my finest work, from the source personally and cooked up with a new recipe." Basically asking for, how do you say, maybe a reward? But then Rokas says, "Nah, it's just the same as it has for centuries, foreman." And then he's now giving a speech. He says, "Lords of Harless, rejoice. We hold the sweet reward of performing your respective duties." So he says that this elixir ensures we will have the verve to continue our labors, ensures we offer them a bright tomorrow. So this is the daughter, right? So it's both earned and deserved. A small taste of the harvest we make possible. You keep the world perfect. Without you, it will fall to darkness. So enjoy. And if I may be so bold, it's my finest batched, farmed from the source personally. He doesn't like that. So he doesn't like that at all. So, and everybody's praising him. And then, I don't know, he's giving a toast to his lovely wife, Luna. She lives apart from us to balance my light with night. In order to have anything worthwhile, sacrifices must be made. So they are, toasting, I guess, right? And When you're young, you think of you have millions of years together, that everything will stay as it is and you will be never apart. But then they say, well, it is not, because at one point they will fade away and someone else will take their place, right? Because even the gods can die, probably, right? And so he says, and that very moment is precious. But then Luna says, nothing is about us as precious. We do not relinquish nor pass. We are not gods, we are parasites. So yes, let us toast, looking at her daughter, the blood of the innocent, and throws it on the floor, and everybody like, right? And those who feed upon it. But then, I don't know, the lover or concubine of the sun god is not very happy. These two hate each other, by the way. Who's feed on who? You hate us for doing what must be done to give them paradise. I don't hate anything. Basically, she says, hatred is the exhaust of narcissism. Better to avert one's gaze. Better to leave noxious places. It's just burn, right? So the sun god Rokas comes in and he says, yeah, more toasting, by the way, right? And then, so let's have a toast to Luna. And then they drink, right? So I thought to myself, okay, but where's this going, right? All this toasting and boasting and, this inner drama. I like that, by the way. I like this, gods against gods, and, they are the highest of the highest beings, right? And there are some rivalries that is interesting. But then we see this. While they're drinking, they become young again. Youth has returned. And, wrinkled, dry flesh becomes soft and moist again. And that's how they do this, right? Even the gods can become old, and they are keeping themselves alive forever by drinking brain fluid of those who've been sacrificed, like here. I like that. And they also, look at you, you're back, so handsome, so beautiful. I can feel it returning. My heart beats strong. That's nice. I also like this age reversal transformation. But then the daughter says, I forgot her name, by the way. I missed that face. To Rokas, our sun god, deliverer of the elixir. Rokas, bringer of all light. And she's appalled. She's been appalling face as she here. Like she doesn't believe what's happening. And Rokas says, well, I am humbled that my elixir offers so much. But then, so the foreman has enough and he's flying away. Well, the daughter has decided to go after him. No, father won't be happy about me taking his carpet. It's just dog creatures barking against her. But he will be much less happy about me taking his sword. So she grabs it, goes on this flying carpet. Yes, I'm being very stupid. But if anyone can explain what we just saw, it'll be the foreman. Plus, father needs a lesson, a reminder that I always get what I want. That's the end of the book. For now, it leads into the next issue. I love this carpet here. Visually, it looks really, really well, really cool. I like the story. There's only one big downside for me. It's 20 pages for $4. That's a lot. It needs more. I know they are doing this a lot. It feels for me like skimping and cheating, or well, probably not cheating, but there's that word for it. But come on, just give me a little bit more, right? Because there's basically nothing happening. Well, it's not really true. It's more bickering and politics. Nah, it's not really politics, but ego. Probably that's it, hatred and ego. And but then, the best part, well, it's not the best part, but one of the most, I like the most is this emotional stuff, what's happening here with the parents, and then them being young again, that explains why they are doing this for a very, very long time. But I don't know the goal here, right? Except that they are getting younger. What is the goal? There must be more than that, right? And what is her motivation, right? She says, I get what I want, but what does that actually mean? So I have still more questions. Maybe we're gonna find out. I don't know, but we're gonna see. I have a couple of here. I believe till issue number 6 I have here lying around. 7, not entirely sure. Yeah, we're gonna continue in this one. So guys, let me know what you think about this. Is this enough for you? Is this something that you want to pick up? Personally, I would say wait for the trade, or if you want to have the floppies, get it at a discount or maybe secondhand, something like that. I mean, it's worth it. It's just a little bit too expensive for the pages that we are getting, in my humble opinion. Guys, thank you so much for watching as always. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.